Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We have our Necro and we respect him. The bone Necro, poison and bone Necro that is. And we respect him to Corpse Explosion. And what that looks like I will just quickly show you in the skill tree. Our main skill is Corpse Explosion now. So we have synergies of Amplify Damage, Desecrate and Revive. And give me a second, I will quickly switch this cam. Okay. So that's our main skill, which just explodes corpses and deals damage in a huge area. Like the radius is 14 yards, which is probably like the whole screen basically. It has synergies with Desecrate, that's why we max that one too. Then we also max amp damage and revives also for the synergy, and then I put the rest of the points into Blood Warp. What we can do now is we can summon 8 revives, which act like meat shields for us, and that's about it. We just use Desecrate. On tougher enemies we use amp damage, and then we just Corpse Explode all the way. For the gear, the only thing that I switched from my Bone Necro is the wand. So for the Bone Necro we use the Bone Shade, right? For this one I bought a crafted wand. I didn't craft it myself, but you should be able to craft something like that yourself too. With the crafting recipe for wands, or for caster weapons that is. So Tear Rune, Perfect Amethyst, and a random jewel, just any jewel, and a magic wand. It needs to be magic. When you cube all those like ingredients, magic wand, as I said, then you will get a crafted wand. This wand will roll with faster cast rate and all skills all the time, and I think it's even like some other stat, but I'm not sure. So faster cast rate and all skills is definitely on there, and the other stats are pretty much like once roll, like random. So this one rolled with +2 Necro skills, which makes it a +3 wand with 12 faster cast rate, which is pretty much perfect for the build. I don't even need the 12 faster cast rate. The thing is though, if I have 70 faster cast rate by just the other gear, so 2 faster cast rate rings, the gloves with 20 faster cast rate, and the set bonus of the Trunks shield, which gives 30 faster cast rate. So I am at 70, and I really want to go to the 75 breakpoint. So I needed just 5 FCR on the wand, and that's about it. So I got that there, and yeah, that's pretty much the build now. I did get one more skiller, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 skiller, and the 9th one is just a life grand charm. The last one is a Geats. That's a Geats from my skeleton Necro. I just muled that over. I think in the future I will try to get a Torch and an Annie for this slot here, and then we are pretty much decked out for our charms. And we have some MF charms here, some lifers, and yeah, some resistances that I needed. Alright, and that's about it. The skill tree still, or sorry, the stats skill stats are still like everything in strength and rest in vitality, like, or not everything in strength, sorry about that guys. As much strength as you need to wear your gear, which is 106 for our Trang helm, and then we have rest into vitality. That's about it. We are at max rest. Let me just quickly put those away again. And what I wanted to do today is to quickly show you a map. I rolled this one. We have some minus resistances and cold and lightning absorb, which don't do anything against our build basically. We just have to be a little bit careful because of the all res, but yeah, so we don't have any fire absorb or something, so nothing mitigates our damage basically. Corpse Explosion does fire and physical damage. So I will go again to the other scene. What I just want to do quickly is to go to Chaos Sanctuary, because I want to show you where not to farm with this build, basically. So we are just picking up some corpses. Like, basically doesn't really matter. I just like to use the Erdars because they are pretty tanky. So we get our 8 revives here. And Chaos is not the place to farm with this build. So you can obviously farm here. That's it. It's possible, but inside of Chaos there's a lot of Pit Lords which are fire immune on Hell difficulty. Then the Doom Knights are fire immune on Hell difficulty. Your physical damage will still take them out. Let me just quickly get to Chaos. Your physical damage still takes them out, but it takes a longer time. So what you're doing here is desecrate once and then just spam Corpse Explosion until everything falls over. But yeah, it takes longer. For example, with the bone build, we are just clearing this stuff here faster. Definitely. We could also amp them, then they die a little bit quicker, but it still takes relatively long in comparison to the bone build to kill stuff here. For the spirits, which are also no problem for the bone build, these small stranglers, or what they are called. Those die instantly, basically, too, here. But, yeah. So, as you can see, here is like one rare mob. It takes a long time to kill him. He also had stone skin, so he was like basically double immune. Yeah, you can still kill stuff, right? It's fine, but it's not the best build to farm Chaos Sanctuary with. It's an okay build to farm it here. You see? It's okay. So now we will jump into the map, and that's where I think this build really excels. Like, maps are way more dense than Chaos Sanctuary, or can be at least. And the more density, the better it is with Corpse Explosion, because you can chain basically kills together. You can just walk along and explode all the enemies that you just killed, which makes it really, really effective. Let's see how it goes here. And yeah, those die really fast. And see, we can just chain it along here. And we don't even need to curse. You see, it's really smooth for mapping here. This map is pretty good though, because we don't have many fire immunes, I feel like. There's definitely maps that are less optimal for this build, but that's like for every build, right? Some maps have many magic immunes or are magic immune heavier than others. Some are physical immune heavier. And it works really well, as you can see. So I think it's even faster than the bone build for this map, at least. And the range is crazy. Let me show you. Like, I'm putting over here and just exploding. And it goes up till here. So it's like basically this whole area gets killed by the corpse explosions. Sadly, you don't see any faster hit recovery from the enemies, because they don't get hit recovery from the explosions, I feel like. At least I haven't noticed it once. Like, when you shoot them with teeth, they almost always are in hit recovery, so they can't do anything. But for this, they just run at you. Here we have a physical immune monster. Okay. Oh, we can't go over here, so that's not intended. Okay. But yeah, this map is great for Corpse Explosion, because there's so few like immune or resistant enemies here, I feel like. So we can just blow them up really effectively. So for those maps, Corpse Explosion is a great build. For mapping in general, because it's also safe. You can put up the corpses like from really far away, like right here, and I can just explode them here, and the whole screen will die over here, as long as I have the enemies loaded, that is. And yeah, it's great, I feel like. But I think I enjoyed the bone playstyle actually a little bit more. It just is personal preference, right? I think that one clears faster in maps than the poison, like the bone necro. I might just try poison also, because I actually dropped the death swap, which I couldn't believe when it happened. It was like in hell mode, I think in Crystalline Passage or something. When I played through, I actually dropped the death swap, which is the best in slot weapon for a poison necro. And I did poison last season to really much of an extent. I did like poison build basically all the way through, and that was my main character in the last season. So I'm not really sure if I want to go down that path again. But poison is so good, it's like, it's probably the best clearing necro build. Single target wise, it isn't the best one. The good thing with poison is though that like Ubers and stuff can't regenerate anymore, which can be really good too. Like they can't regenerate any HP when poisoned, so that's really good to not need open wounds from your mercenary or not to inflict it yourself. You can just like go in and just poison them all the way till they are dead, basically. Let me actually see if I can manage to kill the boss in this map here, because with any other build I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't do it with the skeleton necro, I couldn't do it with the bone necro because it just regenerated too much and the like surrounding monsters would swarm me all the time. So we can grab some new revives because our old ones just died. Let me just rush to the boss as fast as I can, while still be safe. Yeah, it definitely isn't as safe as the bone necro, as I said. Like the enemies that just walk at you, they don't get stopped by any hit recovery stuns and stuff, which is really noticeable. It's not as tanky, especially you don't have bone armor anymore. Maybe it would be a good thing to go max block with this one. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's about it. But here we can see it. I'm just putting it in the middle of the screen, basically. I put my Desecrate and I can just explode all the mobs here. And yeah, we are, I'm not sure how long we are in this map, but it's definitely not too long, I think. And we are already pretty much more than halfway through. Birdsong shot is nice, okay. Wait, I can't go over here, okay. Go over here though. Oh, that's a... Yeah, and basically the thing is you don't have to worry about any monsters blocking your damage and stuff. You just hit everything that's in range, which is pretty cool for Corpse Explosion, I feel like. And the damage also scales with the enemy HP, which is nice. So if you have higher HP enemies, if you kill one of those, then you deal more damage too. Alright. Maybe I should actually curse at times, because it really does make a little bit of a difference when killing those opponents here. Let's see. Can't go over there. For Fanaticism aura somewhere here. Kind of dangerous. Another jungle map drop, that's nice. Okay, we got the Fanaticism aura down. That's good. Pick up those. And that's basically the one crafting and stuff is basically why you pick up those tier runes or lower runes crafting in general. You pick up those lower runes because you can just make really good rare items by crafting in PD2 now. With the rework of crafted items this season, it really helped to make those rare items really good. And look at this here. I can just put corpses down over here and just kill them from over here. It's super easy and pretty effective too. He is fire enchanted and stone skinned, so he has a lot of fire res and physical res. That's why he takes so long to kill. But yeah, let's grab some more revives. Lava maps, that's not my favorite one, sadly. Alright, stiletto, what's that? I'm not sure. Okay. I hope we can get to the boss real fast now. Alright. As you can see, if we can pull some enemies together, it's also really effective. I can just try that here again. Just pulling them a little bit further down here. Yep, that works. I can go for it here again. Whole screen is dead. I actually one-shot those scarabs, dude. If I curse them with amp damage, they are one-shotted basically. Which is really insane in my opinion. If they would be put into hit recovery from it, it would be even better, to be honest. Okay, there's the boss. So we will try. And kill the boss here. Let me just grab some more mana potions over here. Okay, all those died. Okay, he actually takes damage here. This is the first build that I can kill him with. The Great Worm. I probably don't even need to spam corpses here, because he generates enough for me. Okay, that's actually cool that I can kill him with it. Wow! We got it. We got the pure demonic essence. Wow, that's actually insane. Okay, I'm leaving the game real quick. So, that was a good showcase with a nice drop at the end. Wow, really nice. Okay. Cool stuff. So, that's about the showcase for the Corpse Explosion build. Maybe that will enable me to get an Annie at some point. But yeah, that's about it for the Corpse Explosion build, as I said. And I think I will respec to Bones, because I feel like I'm not done with that build yet. And I think I will go for some, maybe even better rings for that. Like Stone of Jordans, I feel like are pretty good. Or Wisp Projectors, because of the Lightning Absorb. That would be nice. And get a torch maybe, and Annie would be probably the next step to upgrade this one. Maybe get some good corruptions on the gear. That would be nice too. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and feel free to like and subscribe if you want. It's really appreciated. Just wanting to let you know. And thanks for watching. Bye.